So today I am going to go back to doing some of my remnant fabric box. So this is the fabric that I'm going to be using today. It's one of the pieces of jersey that I got in my box. I actually think I got two pieces of jersey, but this was the stretchiest of them both. I had planned on doing a dress actually, which I had cut the pattern out, which is currently on the floor, but the fabric was not big enough. So I have then cut another pattern out, which the fabric isn't really big enough, but I'm not going to use all the pieces. I'm going to just make do and hope for the best, like I always do. So this is the pattern that I am actually using, and it is actually a pre-made pattern, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, so this is the pattern. Okay, and so a few of the changes I'm going to do. This here, I needed two pieces. So because it's got a border on it, I'm using the border at the bottom, and then I've got enough to use in here as well, but only one piece, whereas it would want two pieces, folding them up and then putting buttons in, whereas I'm just going to put one piece and basically sew it. And also with the band here, I think they were meant to have two on each side to obviously fold it, but I'm just using one. I'm going to just hem it instead and hope for the best, basically. So I've already cut it out, so let's get going. So we're going to just literally hem this top bit here, and this is what it looks like hemmed, so it's nice and neat. I'm sorry, it's not focused. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to basically do the skirt section of the dress. So I'm going to sew up this side seam and sew up this side seam. I am actually going to pin these purely because I want to try and get it as close to pattern matching as I possibly can. Okay, so I am going to be using this stitch for the majority of this dress, just purely because it's a jersey, so that's a good stretched stitch to use. Okay, so this is the bottom section cut out and sewn together, and then the seams inside I have gone and overlocked it because I like overlocking, so I'm going to. You have to glow. Okay, so my next plan of action is to sort out this top bit. Now I did actually manage to get another two strips for what I needed for the front, so I still didn't have enough for this, but I did manage to get another two strips. So I am going to now attach basically all these front pieces together. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like on the outside, because obviously you're going to flip this bit over so then it's neat. So then you've got your two bands either side, okay, with that in the middle. And you're just going to go and do the same literally to this side to create the V. Okay, so I did put a pin in the middle of the pet so I knew where to sew to. So this is what it looks like when it's sewn, and then obviously the right way round. So now we've sorted this centre panel out here, look, okay, we're now going to attach this onto this seam and then the same on the other side, so it makes a full front piece of garment. And that's what it looks like sewn together for the front. Is this Sheldon wanting my phone and me not allowing him to? And this is what it looks like from the wrong side. Then we're going to attach the collar on. Well, it's not a collar, we're going to attach the under bit on. And now we're going to attach the arm, so we're just going to sew. So this is what it looks like with the arms attached, and now we're going to sew here and here, obviously fold it over and just sew up the armhole seams here, okay? Okay, so now we're actually going to sew up the back, just down this seam here. This is where we're going to leave it open, so you're just going to sew it down to roughly hit this here, okay? So now we're going to attach the top to the bottom. So once you've obviously attached them together, you are going to then hem the armholes and hem the bottom. So I'm just trying to show you a closer up version of the top section. I feel obviously like I accomplished that with the big thumbs up. And this is me attempting to show you it full length without looking or feeling like a dickhead. And again, another close up from the back. Okay, yeah, she's dancing because I'm singing. So that is the finished article, and I hope you like it. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too keen on the pattern on the fabric, and I didn't think I was gonna actually like it finished either. So, which is another reason why I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do something with one, an actual pattern, and two, something not quite my style, because it just shows that just because you don't like the fabric initially doesn't mean that when it's being made up that you're not then going to like it. So I want to thank you all again for tuning in, liking and subscribing, because I had a few new subscribers from my last video, so I appreciate it and thank you. I'd like to know your thoughts on the dress, and if you've actually got this fabric, what have you made with it? So, and I will see you next time. Thanks!